4 games into the season, I've already had a rage, and now I'm here watching an emotional breakdown of the Toronto Maple Leafs team tonight. How in the hell did they find a way to lose that game? Just how? You flat out dominate. You have a gazillion opportunities. And Shesterkin has a flippin' horseshoe ram so far up his butt. And you lose 2-1 in overtime. The Leafs are now 2-1-1 to start the year. I'm not angry at the team. I mean, my God, they played well. You know, they only allowed 23 shots on net. Through 60 minutes, they allowed 1 goal against. Jack Campbell was fine. Matthews looked fantastic. Well, great to have him back out there. They just could not bury anything past Shesterkin. It's insane what happened tonight. Let's break down the game. Not a good start to it, though. Mika Zibanejad scored in the first period unassisted. They had to review it. It was in and out so damn fast. And the Leafs are down 1-0 early. We go to the second period, and the shots on goal in the first period were 12-10 in favor of the Leafs. So fairly even period. The Leafs, I believe, had 2 power plays in that period as well. It could not find a way to score. They had a lot of opportunities, but could not score. We go to the second period. And the Rangers have 2 power plays in that period. The Leafs don't have any. And they get an early goal from Michael Bunting, the Scarborough native. It was a dirty one, but that's what his goals are. They ain't pretty. Michael Bunting buries one off the saucer pass from Morgan Rielly into a crowd. He was tied up with a defenseman. It hit him, and then the defenseman, then Shesterkin, and found a way in. And the Buds have tied it. Tavares and Morgan Rielly grab assist there at $1:36 of the second period. We're feeling good. They're buzzing. They got the tied game. As I mentioned, the Rangers had 2 power plays in that period, in the second period. The Leafs didn't have any. You ready for the shots on goal? I always say, shots on goal are a meaningless stat. Yes, but when they're 17-2, 2 with 2 power plays in the period. How many golden opportunities they had other than the Bunting goal, which was obviously not pretty. But Shesterkin finding a flipping way, using the butt end of his stick, looking very calm in the net, and that's what makes goaltenders so good. If they can stay calm, cool, and collected in the net, that's a dominant goaltender right there. And he's a fantastic goalie. He's really, really good. They've replaced him with Henrik Lundqvist. He hasn't really missed a beat too much. We head to the third period. They get some more opportunities. The Leafs get some more golden opportunities. Shots are 9-7 in the third period. Nobody flipping scores. And we head to overtime. And in overtime, Austin Matthews has like the goldest flipping chance out there. Right? Shesterkin goes out there, plays the puck, turns the puck over to Austin Matthews. Obviously, he's wet out of his net, but unfortunately, Matthews is literally right in the line, so there's really no angle to shoot. So he shoots right at him. It bounces off. Nylander picks it up. Back to Matthews. And Shesterkin's flying around, but he's somehow square to Matthews. Makes the first stop. Matthews gets the rebound, and he's tied up, but he somehow shovels it, and it just goes flipping wide of the wide open net. Not long after that, off the ensuming draw, Panarin scores at 3:48 of the overtime period like a flipping course. Right, the horseshoe was so damn far up Shesterkin's butt today. I mean, he was good. He was in the right position as well. So I'm not gonna say it was all luck. He made some really good saves, really good positional saves. But my God, the Leafs hit at least 2 posts. They had that Austin Matthews chance. I don't know how many other golden chances they had, but again, Shesterkin played a very good game. He was very, very good. And the Leafs still having trouble scoring. They only scored the 1 goal. I don't care what the goaltender did. I don't care about the shots on net. You got to put it in the back of the net. And they only had the 1 goal today. So that's the theme so far, is that the Buds have not been scoring. Now you bring Austin Matthews back. You think, okay, the boys are going to start scoring now. They only get the 1. Matthews did his duty. He had a million shots on net, it felt like, tonight. He couldn't bury anything. Shots on goal in the game were 41-23. And you lose 2-1 in overtime. Yeah, that makes sense. I swear this is like the one game that you can flat out dominate, like one sport, that you can flat out dominate and lose. You dominate in football, you're getting a ton of points. You dominate in baseball, you're probably scoring a ton of runs. In basketball, you're dominating, you're kicking tail, right? So in hockey, the Leafs were dominating, but couldn't find a way to score and couldn't win this game. Special teams, not a factor in this one for both teams. Both teams were 0 for 3 on their power plays. And Jack Campbell, 2 goals and 23 shots. You can't blame him for anything. Made a couple 10-bell saves there in overtime. Made some really big saves in regulation as well. It's unfortunate that right off the draw, Panarin, who has a great shot, doesn't use it as much as he should, rips one past him. And Zibanejad and Panarin got it done. Their big boys got it done. It's early in the year, though, and I can't lose my mind too much. I'm not getting mad at this team by any means right now. And I got one thing I want to fire out to you guys. It's kind of going off of the last video, the Rage video. Was that the last one? No, they won the last game. Wait, the one before then, about the hooking on John Tavares. Do you go to this game, right? And I believe Willie Nylander had almost a breakaway. And a stick got caught up in his stick. He couldn't even get a shot off on the breakaway. There's no call. Jake Muzzin gets a hooking penalty down the other way. And I'm like, that's a legit hook. That is a legit. He gets it in there, and it's sideways, and it's against his stick, and he can't make a play on it. That is a hook. And then the stick lift by JT. And I'm like, what? Like, let's see some consistency here, boys. You're going to call the Nylander hook there, the one on Willie, or call it a penalty shot, whatever the hell you want to do with it. Call the Muzzin one, that's fine, that's a penalty. And leave the other one alone. But obviously that didn't happen. It's consistency, that's all we ask. But I'm not blaming the officials because there's no point. They were not the reason that either team won or lost this game. Both teams it was combined 0 for 6 in the power plays, so it was really irrelevant. But the Buds got to find a way. Their next contest not till Friday. They have some time to practice with Austin Matthews at full strength. He had him in the groove a little bit now in practice time. And you welcome in the San Jose Sharks. Wild stuff. At Scotiabank Arena on Friday. Get this one. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. on a Friday. Very interesting time of game. There must be a special thing going on or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's a 6 p.m. start. They're actually going to start at 6:30 as the celebration. I don't know what the hell is going to happen. But either way, Leaf fans, we've had 2 losses so far this year, and both have been hard to watch. I mean, like I've said before, I'd rather see the team lose 3-1, 4-1, and not be angry, just be, upset because the team didn't play very well, than have them lose in overtime like this after a gazillion chances, and then the penalty against the Bears in that one game. It's like, my God, like this team just stresses us out. It's the life of a Leaf fan. But we're here. I try to love this team. I always will, as much as it pains me all the time. But we're here. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and didn't really enjoy the game today because you were probably pulling your hair out half the time, and smack the like button because that was me. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Comment down below thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from today's game of the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM to that great stuff. The Instagram link is down below as well, so follow up there if you have not done so already, guys. And I will talk to you tomorrow, Raptors edition. You heard me right, as we'll be doing the season preview for the Toronto Raptors. And their season gets going there on Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Either way. Tomorrow we'll be doing the video, probably Wednesday, first game against the Washington Wizards at Scotiabank Arena. Can't wait to get this thing underway, fellas. Can't wait. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow, Raptors edition, at some point tomorrow. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, as I mentioned, their next game is on Friday against the San Jose Sharks at Scotiabank Arena. 6 p.m. puck drop there. Looking to get back in the win column, go 3-1-1 in the year. Look good. Maybe see an Austin Matthews goal Got to break him out to start the year, right? So you know what, guys? Thank you so much for listening and watching to me losing my mind. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.